like that against Adrian Piedra. Saw a shot of the floor there. That's right, the gameplay is being projected onto the arena floor so the people here can live a real-life game of Clash Royale.
How exciting. I know, the arena just looks absolutely beautiful around the ham. Seeing these guys duke it out across the floor, all the little troops running across the ground is hilarious.
Adrian Piedra opens by splitting archers, one in each lane. Geltube responds with Night Witch down the left side. Now, Night Witch, very powerful card, but not great all on her own. She's going to want something standing in front of her, so we'll see what Geltube supports her with. That's a big boy!
Huge Mega Knight lands on the left side. He can get a lot of damage right when he lands off there, but it seems that this time he was just there to protect this Night Witch. A little bit fragile in the back, but she can dish out a lot of damage with her bats that she's able to spawn. She's getting awfully close to the left side tower. Can the Mega Knight get the jump? No.
Oh, but the miner does come down to buy a little bit of time and take out an archer in the meantime. Now, if this is your first time seeing Inferno Tower, very tough building deal. A lot of health, lasts for 40 seconds in its entire lifetime. And while it starts off doing very little damage, it quickly ramps up to doing thousands of damage per second. No tank, not even a Mega Knight, can get through an Inferno Tower without some help.
The hashtag Pelon Army from Adrian Piedra holding on strong with defense. No damage whatsoever on either of his towers. He rolls a log in, and I'm willing to predict early on, I think that we might see an Expo coming out of it.
Fair enough, that's right. It does look like a deck that could be like that. Now, you mentioned Pelon Army. Adrian Piedra made a promise that if he wins the World Championship, he's going to shave his head. And be my twin. He's going to join me in baldness. So that's, his fans have been related. Oh, we got a graveyard coming in here about Adrian Piedra, a fast cycling graveyard deck. Mega Knight lands for Geltube, trying to get in the middle of those skeletons, keeping them off the tower.
Mega Knight does splash damage to all the ground troops in the surrounding area. Kind of unfortunate for Geltube that archer locked on. She actually got quite a bit of damage off. It's a good standard defensive setup, whatever deck you want to bring. Looks like that the fact that graveyards in this deck means that we're not going to see the Expos here, though. But with that balloon getting awfully close enough to knock it back, the Mega Minion is getting a lot of damage onto it, but it's about to reach. No!
An insane Ice Spirit saves his tower from a damage. I really like Geltube's move, though. He revealed the rocket on the Inferno Tower, a huge surprise that put Adrian Piedra behind. He was planning on the Inferno Tower taking out the Mega Knight, and I assume the balloon as well, but when the rocket took it out, suddenly he had to think on his feet to keep his tower healthy, and he did exactly what he needed to do.
An insane Ice Spirit, and the rest of this game is looking pretty batty too. The Night Witch out back is spawning plenty of them. Those big pushes out front, though, from Geltube, but failed to connect so far. He really needs to leverage double elixir time to turn this game around. Otherwise, Adrian Piedra is just going to be able to crush him.
I think Geltube panicked a little bit there too. He zapped just like 2 skeletons at the very end, and that is 2 elixir that he really needed on this counterattack to get through the Inferno Tower.
Inferno Tower does pull that balloon in, but it's looking awfully dangerous as Adrian Piedra finally takes it down. Suffering a little bit of damage from the miner there, but he's holding on strong. He might even be able to pull this off with just Spell Cycle. At this point, only 604 hit points left on Geltube's tower.
He could do 3 poisons or some combination of graveyard, log, and poison spells as well, but the most important thing is you cannot let that balloon get onto your tower. 2 balloon drops might be enough to finish this game off for Geltube because he's got that big old rocket to follow it up with.
Adrian has really been leaning on this Inferno Tower, and it's working to great effect for him here. He sinks in the graveyard poison. This could be the end of the game right here on him. Skeleton spread spawn.
He's waving it off.
He takes it.
Adrian Piedra waves his hands left and right, stoic as ever, sticking his tongue out, taking the...
When you know the time is right. You saw Adrian Piedra looking very calm as he hops into the second battle of the second match up against Geltube.
Now we'll see if they stick in the same. No, Adrian Piedra's switching. Now this is a deck, very fun deck to both watch, cast, and play. It is called Spell Bait. Now here's what we're looking for. We have Goblin Barrel, we have Princess, and we have Goblin Gang. 3 cards, all 3 cost. Very vulnerable to light spells, but super powerful on their own. Adrian Piedra is going to try to bait a small spell out of his opponent's hand and then go all in with cards like Goblin Barrel, Goblin Gang, and Princess to punish on the tower. Meanwhile, Geltube is playing, looks like a Miner Poison combo deck, although we have 3 more cards to be revealed. He's going to try to put the Miner onto the tower, and if you defend that Miner, Poison's going to come down to deal damage to the tower and your defending troops.
Very nice play there by Adrian Piedra. Got the Ice Spirit analog to crash onto those archers. A nice juke barrel out the back. Tries to catch Geltube by surprise, but he gets an excellent log to roll through those attacking troops. Looks like Poison Log is going to be a very good combination for Geltube here against the log bait deck, but Adrian Piedra is one of the cleverest players. You're not going to catch him by surprise. very often. Let's see if he can take out this Princess, though. Not looking likely.
That Princess play was incredible. Look at him. He knows he just pulled off a great play. Princess is such a vulnerable but powerful card. If you can bait out a combo like that, Knight's going to come in. Earlier it was a different troop.
Wow.
But killed all of it and forced Geltube to go, I wasn't ready. Like, I have to go commit more to stop this Princess. And just as you finished off the last Princess, another one comes out to keep shooting. Princess is the only troop in the game, a legendary troop, that deals infinite damage. She never crosses the bridge. She's going to stand there and just shoot and shoot and shoot until you deal with her. And Adrian Piedra is playing it masterfully.
Another massive strike from Adrian out the left lane. I'd say that he's on fire, but I think it's the left side tower that is the one on fire. In fact, a huge streak from Adrian as he tears into the left lane down to 719. There's also a very good chance that he's got Rocket in this deck, a popular card for finishing off towers that deals 493 damage. So Adrian Piedra is almost within striking range already.
Yeah, he's just going to have to use, I think, 2 logs. It's actually a little more than 2 logs to get into rocket range, but 2 rockets will definitely do it. As we get into double, we're in double extra time now, but as we get closer into overtime, you might see him just start going with rockets on the tower, but he'd prefer the cheaper Goblin Barrel to get the job done.
Princess gets a little bit distracted here. She goes into the miner instead. It's going to be a nice hit in from Geltube.
The tower!
Down to 1179, but he had no defense whatsoever against that last barrel. Adrian Piedra up 1-0 now, can just defend hard for 20 seconds. Geltube switches to the rocket. He gets reliable damage, but it's not enough.
Yeah, he'd have to log twice and then rocket again in order to take this out. I don't think he's got it in him. Only 10 seconds left. Adrian Piedra is going to complete a 2-0 sweep, eliminating Geltube from the Republic of Korea and moving on to the quarterfinal round.
The Pelon Army, Mexican player Adrian Piedra on Team Queso, winner of the Latin American Crown Championship Regional Fall Finals, is your quarterfinalist in the World Finals.
Woo! And he has a lot.